10 laws of the 48 he mastered. Today we will break down in detail the 10 laws of the 48 laws of power Stewie has mastered. And if you want to be as powerful as he is, then you should pay close attention. Let's dive in. 1. Never outshine the master. What it means, don't make those above you feel insecure. Let them feel superior while you quietly build influence. How Stewie uses it. Around his mother, Lois. Stewie often acts like a harmless baby or plays the adorable child to avoid direct suspicion while he engineers far-reaching plans behind her back. By letting adults underestimate him, he preserves freedom to act and to manipulate events out of sight. 2. Never put too much trust in friends. What it means. Friends can betray or become liabilities. Use them carefully and keep contingency plans. How Stewie uses it. Stewie repeatedly recruits allies, Brian, Rupert, oddball adults, to carry out tasks, but he rarely treats the relationship as sacred. He tests, betrays, or replaces allies when convenient. He'll rely on Brian's intellect or emotional softness, but always with backup plans. Robots, gadgets, contingency escapes. 3. Conceal your intentions. What it means. Keep your purpose hidden so others can't block or preempt you. How Stewie uses it. Stewie speaks in private soliloquies but shows innocence publicly. He masks inventions as toys, hides weapons in innocuous props, and frames his plotting as play. This concealment lets him move parts into place while everyone around him assumes he's just being a baby. 6. Court attention at all cost. What it means. Visibility is power. Capture attention to shape opinion and control the narrative. How Stewie uses it. Whether by staging dramatic confrontations, flamboyant threats, or over-the-top inventions, Stewie makes sure people are looking when he wants to intimidate or persuade. His dramatic monologues, theatrical entrances, and publicity-seeking schemes ensure he sets the terms of engagement. 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. What it means. Delegate execution, while you keep control and reap the benefit. How Stewie uses it. He builds or persuades others to operate the physical heavy lifting, hiring henchmen, tricking Brian to press buttons while maintaining strategic control. He often programs machines or manipulates accomplices to carry out the dirty work and then positions himself as the mastermind. 15. Crush your enemy totally. What it means, leave no chance of revenge. Neutralize threats fully. How Stewie uses it. When Stewie identifies a true enemy, a rival baby Bertram, or a thwarting adult, his plans escalate until the other party is neutralized or humiliated. He doesn't stop at a setback. His plots aim to remove the opponent's ability or will to retaliate, whether by exile, disabling them, or public disgrace. 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. What it means. Pretend to be weaker or dumber to lure enemies into underestimating you. How Stewie uses it. Stewie will act vulnerable or foolish, cry, need attention, or appear incompetent to make opponents careless. Once they let down their guard or hand him resources, he flips the switch and exploits their complacency. 27. Play on people's need to believe what it means. Tap into others' hopes, fears, and superstitions to influence them. How Stewie uses it. Stewie often sells an image or promise, whether it's control, security, or spectacle, that people want to believe in. He gives convincing demonstrations or charismatic speeches to manipulate crowds or a single mark's emotions using their desire for meaning or leadership to his advantage. 37. Create compelling spectacles. What it means. Grand, memorable actions shape perceptions more than dull competence. How Stewie uses it. His inventions are theatrical. Time machines, giant robots, outlandish traps. He stages scenes that are impossible to ignore. Explosions, public confrontations, spectacular ruses to intimidate, distract, or persuade. The spectacle does half the psychological work for him. 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. What it means. Know when to stop. Overreaching ruins victory. Consolidate gains. How Stewie uses it. Despite his tendency for grandiosity, Stewie sometimes pulls back when the cost of escalation threatens his position. He'll convert a successful humiliation into long-term leverage rather than pushing for total annihilation when doing so would expose him. When he does go too far, the story usually punishes him with comic consequences, a reminder he learns the hard way. Stewie's core playbook is classic, small but brilliant manipulator behavior. hide true capabilities, recruit pawns, stage drama, and then exploit human tendency to underestimate or idolize. Those 10 laws describe the patterns he repeats across many episodes: secrecy, theatricality, pragmatic betrayal, and strategic escalation, all delivered with infantile charm.